Right, good afternoon again. Part 2. Oh dear, it was hopeless, wasn't it? I did get some done on the first one, so let me just quickly show you those while I'm here. That was one of the tags. I'm not awesomely pleased with them. They're okay. I might add some lace and stuff like that. Yeah, they're all right. Sorry, get you down a bit. And that one and that one there. Yeah, they're okay. They need stuff added to them, maybe some little butterflies or something. I don't know. I'll play around with them in a bit. So I'm just doing the second of Roxy's challenges. Roxy Creations. Painty stuff, basically. So the only bonus with this one is that I sat and, well, stood and cut the rest of the tags and journaling cards. So that painful process you do not have to witness. So yeah, I'm just going to start recording. Let's get the timer started. If you can see, it's on zeros, blinking lights in the way. Right, I'm going to start it. Right, we're off. Okay. Yes, so we Rachel actually painted onto her tags and stuff. I'm probably not going to do that, but I am going to do something with those, so we'll do those later. Let's see if we can get... See, this is what annoys me. That annoys me, as I've said before. Let me just stick that quickly. Yeah, I'm going to... Sorry, I can't stick and talk at the same time, obviously. I'm going to use some of my gel printed paper, tissue papers and things like that on these, because that is kind of Rachel's challenge. I've got this piece here, oops, which I've been using, as you can probably tell, for inking. I've got you in a different position and I can't quite suss out. Let me come down a bit. You're a bit caddywonkus. My thing's broken that holds the phone. Got a new one coming, but it's not here yet, so I've had to tie you up with a bit of cotton. So if you fall, you'll be all right. Yeah, so anyway, I've got my pile of gel prints that I did in a totally different video, obviously. So yeah, I thought I'd use some of these. I've got some botanical stuff going here. These ones, you can just, yeah, you can just about see them there. Let me see if I can adjust you very slightly. Hold tight. That feels better because you're right on the edge of the desk otherwise. Right, there we are. That's a bit better. Botanical stuff. You can just about see those there. They came out of that plant book that I showed you ages ago, which was where they were all pre-cut and everything. So these might be... What I'm tempted to do is try and rip them, and especially this one, is split them up into smaller bunches. I might ruin them, but we'll give it a go. So let's concentrate on backgrounds first. I want to get these journaling cards done. I particularly love the ones with the tabs, so I'm going to start with those. Right, you are in screen. Good. Right, okay, let me get my paints out of the way for a second. It's absolute chaos, that side of the table. Right, so let's just relax. So I might go with that one there because there's purples in that flower there. This is the greaseproof paper. I have got printed tissue paper actually, which is a whole different ball game. Actually, it tears totally differently to this greaseproof papery stuff. So if I put that there, I'm sticking with the same botanical theme. So don't worry, that little tag will get cut off in a minute. But I just want to layer up some. Let's tear it off now. Actually, just want to layer up some papers and I definitely boringly want to ink around the images because they are quite white around the edges. So as you can probably see, they're really white, so I'm just going to take them down a bit because they will not match in with that lovely aged paper, otherwise they'll just stick out like an absolute sore thumb. So yeah, as I say, I've said before, I think this is going to do me the world of good. Gets me working, gets me thinking. See, I'm envisaging they're going to be used, but they could be used that way, couldn't they? So maybe I ought to just use these whole. Oh, I like that. Can you see? Yeah, you can. Maybe not. Maybe not the purple. Maybe a. This is a nice one. It's got a bit of gold on this one. They're completely unplanned, those. They're just clean-up sheets, and I mean, you'll hear a lot of people that do gel printing say that actually the clean-up sheets are sometimes the best bits. So, because you've just not tried, it's just happened, and I totally agree with them. I totally agree. I'll rip that top bit in a minute. It's covering quite a lot of the text, but does that matter? Potentially not. I like that. Got a little tub of butterflies here somewhere. There it is. They're all very yellow, these butterflies. I think that's the only trouble. I don't know where I've got these from. They might be an Artie Mays thing. I can't remember. Yeah, I think that's I think we're a go on that. Okay. Just stick these out of the way. I'll put you there because you're ready to go. Right, let's just lightly ink around. Just take back some of the white a bit. Doesn't usually bother me, but because of the age of this paper, they just need a little bit more, what should we say, beiging. Not Beijing, Beijing. Yeah, it's much better. Right, okay, yeah, I like that. I'm going with it. Wish I had a spare book. Let me have a look. What I might do is, I've got one of these things here. Somebody else does these and I can't remember who. Right, I'm going to use that as a glue book. That means you guys have all got to move. That's rubbish. Let's move you up there. Go, scoot. Right. Try and keep this mostly off screen so that you're not blinded by the white paper. What was that, just fell on the floor? Oh, I don't know, I'll retrieve it later. It wasn't the glue stick, that's a miracle. Okay. that a bit? Yeah. I'm just going to go fairly gently with this. It doesn't need tons of glue, but it isn't tissue paper, so it shouldn't rip. The gold up the top, I do remember that. There's my card. Nah, I'll put it back so I can find it. Yeah, my mistake in that last video was, sorry, the first part of this challenge was doing too much gluing. So a lesson learned. I'm slightly cheating on this one in that these are already, you know, these are already done. But you know, as the challenge goes on, I will need to make more. But like Rachel did, I'll only make sort of 3 or 4 or something. I didn't want to cover that number, but I'm gonna have to. Yeah, so because otherwise you just don't get time to do the decorating side of it. Just gonna check. Yeah, you are still good. I'm hoping my new thing will come soon, my new holder. Glue. And then, yeah, I like that. Yeah, then you won't be precariously balanced on a piece of sewing cotton, which is where you are at the moment. I really must clean this glue bottle. It's getting really skanky. Yeah, like. And then here I'll put an eyelet and probably hang a charm, or maybe at the top there, and hang a charm down. So they slip into pockets and that beautifully. So, right, 1. Hurrah! I'll just do, where are we at? Oh, we're only at 11 minutes. Okay, I'll see if I can get all these 3 done. And then I'm going to show you what I'm going to do with the stamped butterflies, which is a more painterly or painting side of it. So, I think that's going to be too big, isn't it? If I chop it in half, I could do one of these, couldn't I? Let's do it. Don't like that hard corner edge there. Let's get rid of that. Where's my little guillotine? There he is. Could rip it. No, because I think I'm going to have it to the edge of the journaling tag, so it'll have a clean edge to sit against. Like that is what I'm thinking. And then a piece of this underneath, like that. Or like that. Yeah, okay, right. Well, it definitely needs making beige. Just to give it that edge as well. Yeah, it's much better. Right, okay, let's do you while we're here as well. I'm just going to rip there slightly because we've got like an odd flower showing there. We don't want that. a flower without a stem basically. So yeah, so that one I'll stick on here, and then this one I'll put on here. Yeah, nice. See what I mean about this? It drives me insane, that. So they will have to be stitched around these, I think, because even though I glued right up to the edges, that is still happening. Well, I guess I could check them, and if it's not too bad, I can get away without sewing them. If it's only like the odd bit, I don't mind gluing it, but yeah, they're not too bad. Right, okay, stop faffing. Right, so we do two at once here. Let's move you over there for a minute. So we've got our main images there. You're still seeing, yeah. Okay, you guys scoot off for a moment. Thank you. So I definitely think it needs the lilac-y colour. You're going to go on here, aren't you? Right, and you're going to go here. Right, okay. I could, what to do with it? I've got Sizzix die that cuts these, and I'd cut them out of coffee dyed lined paper. Just fancy a little bit of laciness somewhere. Let's tear that one in half. Yeah, it looks odd with the straight edge though, doesn't it? I suppose I could do that. Go under. Sorry, faffing. Definitely need to get rid of that hard edge on there, but it's kind of cut it a bit badly here. I fluffed up the cutting slightly. I think I prefer it over to that side if it's going to go anywhere. Maybe I could stick that down there. Yeah, that disguises that slightly. Right, let me stick that down there. I like that there. I like it's covering this. I cut it slightly wrong, basically. So let me just get that stuck down. I'll have it hanging over and I'll trim it up. Just see the word under there. I think that would be quite nice to be able to see that. I'm going to cut it off now. Right, okay, happy with that. I don't know where to place this. Is it that I've got too hard a line there? Let's try. You get covered in glue stick and then everything starts sticking to you. Yeah, that's better. It was that hard line on that one there, but that'll do well over on that side because Or I might tear a different bit. Anyway, right, so let's get that stuck down. So that needs to literally go up against that edge there, right? Okay, there. I say this is going to do me the world of good, because I don't think it's laziness. I don't think I'm going to say I'm lazy to do this. It's just the time it takes. I think that I, in a weird way, resent giving, and I don't know why. Could be that because I don't charge an awful lot for my journals. I don't feel, anyway, when I look on Etsy and the others, when they put their, you know, oh, we've made some stuff and it's on Etsy, and I have a look and I just go, okay, so, you know, I don't charge a lot for my stuff, and I think that's why, I don't know, it's probably a mean thing to say actually, but I've said it now. There's an awful lot of glue going on here. Yeah, it's that kind of business thing, you know, you've got to be true to yourself. I learnt years ago that, you know, it's no good just keep making stuff and for nothing. You know, I'm semi-retired. I consider myself semi-retired anyway, and, you know, I've got years to go before I can get the pension like we do here in the UK, if it even exists by the time I retire. Who knows? So yeah, I've got to do something. We've got to live. Could have got that a little bit straighter, but you know, it's a painty paper, so there we are. I quite like that. Does it need a butterfly? I think it does. Sorry, I'm probably sounding very ruthless there, but you know, it's what it is. Yeah, it definitely needs a butterfly. Right. These are on slightly thicker cards, so I'm going to use the art glitter glue for that. It needs to go flat, because otherwise when you start in and out of your page, it'll your pocket, it'll stick. You know, it'll catch all the time. I don't know if it needs something else. Do I need a little scrappy bit up there? Covered in glue. Paper's sticking to me. Come out, little dots. Yeah, I think it does. The little dots are stuck in there, sorry, it's going to drive me bonkers. Let's get them out. Right, okay, yep, like, happy. It's going much quicker. It's because I'm not faffing around with other stuff, isn't it? Right, I don't want to lose those. You stay there. Right, I'll get this one done. I'll show you what my thinking was with the butterflies there. Oh, that's got to go up to the edge, hasn't it? Wonder why it was looking odd. Oh, I want to do red paper there actually. Let's get some. I've got here. think those colours might be better. What else have we got? Purples, lots of purple. Hold on. Oh, that might look quite nice. The numbers hadn't on us. I was going to say, if they had gone on backwards, back to front, I guess I could use it that way, couldn't I? Of course you can. Right, what am I doing? Really want those to go up the right way, I think. Don't worry, I'll be tearing this down. Just want to see how much I need. Gonna get some of those numbers, you know. Doing it. If you're long enough. Yep, that's better. Much better. How did I have that? Okay. We can have a butterfly at the bottom, can't we? If we can't, why can't we? No, radical, going for it. Anything else that I could use? Just double check. See, he's nice, but he merges in too much, doesn't he? Maybe we'll have a big one down the bottom and in here somewhere. We've got some itty bitty baby ones. Maybe we can have a little one up there. Where are you? I've just seen you. Oh, hunt the butterfly. Ah, there's one. Yeah, like that. It looks, well, does it look odd? No, I don't think it does. No, no, I'm going for it. Right. Crikey, we're at 30 minutes already. Right, so I'm going to make this the last one that I make. So apart from a bit of stitching, maybe a couple of bits more of decoration, I don't know. Probably not actually, I don't know. Quite like those. They're quite simple, but I think once they've got bits and bobs on them, you know, like lace and stuff like that, or I don't know what I'll stick on them actually. Might just leave them like that. They're quite effective, aren't they? So yeah, maybe I should have him going the other way. Have you stuck already? Yeah, you have. You're going to put everything off if I try and take you off. Should have had him going that way. Never mind. Alright, so there we are. So it's 1. Let me just make sure you're in front. Yeah, 1, 2, 3. Really like that one actually. 3. So just 3 of those. Yeah. Okay. Must get quicker is the simple answer. So let me show you what I'm thinking on the painting side of it. And then if we got time, we'll go back and do some more tags. Right. So let me just, that'll dry on me. What I've done is with, what's it called? Archival ink. I have stamped 3 butterflies, obviously. And what I really fancy doing, and I think you might have seen me do similar before, is just chucking on watercolour. I didn't do it at the beginning because it wouldn't have dried in time basically for me to be able to use them. But I just want to kind of give you the idea, if you need it, you might not. Just get some water coming down my brush. It's one of those reservoir paintbrush things. So what I'm sort of thinking of doing, I really could do with a palette of some sort. Let's use the top of that, that'll do. I just want to get it quite watery. Make sure you can see, yeah. Yeah, so what I'm sort of thinking of doing is just this kind of thing. Not painting them all one colour, just, yeah. And then you can either cut them out accurately if you like, or just, yeah, so you can either fussy cut them or just cut out square. It's up to you. Let's do some red, I think. But they'll take a while to dry, unfortunately. So. But I just wanted to give you the idea, try and explain what I'm rambling on about as usual. Which I think I will just do the whole background as well, in case I do end up with just chopping them out. Yeah, in squares basically. You want to keep it quite light. I do anyway. I like it quite light and sort of, what would you say, sort of ethereal more. There's a word for you. Just encourage them all to blend. I mean, obviously with the red and blue you're going to get a purple, but that's fine, you know. What other colours have we got? Oh, let's get a bit of blue over here first of all. Doesn't need a lot. That's what I love about watercolours. Really, really do. It's better with a stronger. Oh, not that strong. Oops. Boo boo. Let's fade that out a bit. Ooh, saved. Saved by the bell. Yeah, so I mean, obviously that is something that you can have pre-done. You know, you haven't got to kind of include that in your 45 minutes, but where are we at? 36. Yeah, okay, well, just do these and then just give you the idea. If you need it, you might not, because let's face it, not exactly an artistic talent. Oh dear, slap it on, that'll do. Right, okay, let's see how they dry and we'll come back to those. That one's bugging me because it's gone really pink. Let's just stick on a lot of water. Oh, what are you? Get off. Just want to give them a little bit more. Sorry, fapping again, aren't I? I mean, you could actually not have to cut them, you know, maybe not cut them out at all, just use them as they are in a strip sort of thing, you know. So right, there we are. So I love doing those sort of things. I think they're, oops, sorry, there we are. They look lovely. Once they're dry, they look amazing. So let's leave those to dry. They won't be dry by the time I finish the video, but because we're at 38 minutes already. So let's see what we can get done in 7 minutes, shall we? See if we can get a tag done, because I've got all my tags here as well. Instead of wasting that paint, let's just mop that up on there. Are you going to mop? No. We might do. Sort of giving them a bit of colour. Why not? Right. Okay. So I've got all the other ones here. So let's just what we got. Oh, right. Come on. 5 minutes. I fancy doing a Nice red one. This is the greaseproof paper. You can feel the difference. There's such a difference. I wonder if I've got tissue paper anywhere. I did have a bit out. I might have put it back actually because it wasn't in the colours that I wanted to work with. So, right, I like that. This is where I'm going to regret doing that on there, aren't I, Wally? Let me shift those out of the way. Wind your glue up, Susan, does help. I'm not going to rush. Because the more I rush, the more I mess it up. Still sticking to me. Like I said, I'm just going to keep it in a very sort of botanical theme. That's a bit too obvious for me, believe it or not. Let's see if I can just rip a little bit off here. It's got a very, very straight edge and I'm not keen on that. Okay, I like that. Yeah, let's stick this down with the glitter glue because it's quite a thick card, this, believe it or not. It was a lovely plant book. If I ever find another one, I'm definitely getting it. I can't remember what it was called now. I've got rid of the cover and everything. So if you look back at one of my old videos, I shared it in a, I think it was a haul video, because I picked it up. I think it was a car boot. Yeah, that's going to go on there. Feel the need for a butterfly again. I like those. Okay, just wondering about a splodge of colour up the top here. Is that too much? No, quite like that. Where are we? 44 minutes. Okay. Quite like that. It's bringing the yellow up the top there. So let's do the same here. It'd help if everything wasn't sticking to my fingers. Yeah. I don't want it square. Right, I'm going to go slightly over. I'm ticking up to 45 minutes right now, but that's okay. I'm just going to put on a couple of little butterflies because I really think it needs it. It's a bit plain, that one. Yeah, I like those two. Okay, right, I'll do a quick close-up and then you can go and play as well if you're joining in. It's good fun. It's it certainly teaches you how long this stuff actually takes to make. Right. If I can find the pin. Oh, go in. Come on. Right, okay. Radio. Well, luckily I've got all that pre-made, because otherwise it'd have been a nightmare, wouldn't it? Well, I probably wouldn't have got anything done, I'll be honest with you. So, let me just shut that down. Right, let's give you a quick close-up. Right, so it's 46 minutes. Well, you're probably counting it anyway, because you can see it on the video. Right, there we are. Let's stop. Right, so close-ups. Just chop that off there. Yes, I'm going to put eyelets in and things like that. So quite like those. Quite simple, but very effective. I think having that colour up the top there has helped it as well. So again, I might add more. And give you another close-up of those. 2 and 3. Yeah, I just did the 3. So yeah, 3 of those, 2 of those. It's not a lot, is it, in 45 minutes when you think about it? But we did do some painting, didn't we? So that's something. And these are not quite dry yet. So, but yeah, I like those. And see the way they sort of, even that, you know, picking up the paint. I love that. And that's just smooshing, as you saw. Let me put that the right way as well. So yeah, either use those in a block of 3, like straight onto. I might actually do that with these actually, because they got the painted backgrounds, just like that. I think I'm going to talk myself into that one. I need one of them. Oh, what's that? Funny noises. Right. Okay. I'm going to call it quits. I don't know what that noise was, so I'm going to have to go back. I don't know if you heard it. I'll leave it there, and I will catch you on the next video. All right. Bye.